Me fellow Sierra Leoneans, now here Peter wants to talk. Today I want to talk to you about the removal of the personal security from Chief Alhaji Samuel Samsumana. What happened? Have you ever heard about the durian fruit? The durian fruit, na a fruit from Southeast Asia. Now one of the stinkiest fruits in the world. No fruit, no the way smell past them. In fact, it's now one of the smelliest objects in the world. It's about the size of a football. It is smelling from miles away. When I think about the decision, the recent decision of the SLPP, the Bio-led SLPP government, we move President Bio in government. The decision when they remove only 3 police officers when they got the former vice president for remove them. It reminds me of the dark days of Anes by Kuruma Kokobe. The unconstitutionality, the man take the constitution, it check whipping ways with him. Bio, in only whipping ways with him, we born and back, we don't know whipping ways. That's how it started. Because even Anes, been go after the opposition within 10 months. That 10 months on MBO don't negotiate government from March to now. 10 months. Already they go beyond fighting the opposition so vigorously, so aggressively. They fight the opposition. They don't give you power. You're unemployed for over 20-something years. Unemployed. Living off stolen money. They don't give you power. Before you rule, before you govern, you go after the opposition. Is that the mandate that you were given in March? I don't think so. Anyway, before I get to any, like just give you some facts. Because Sierra Leoneans, we are very quick to forget. The protection of former vice president and statesmen is enshrined in our constitution. It's enshrined, it's written there. Section 53, subsection 3 clearly states that former vice presidents are entitled to adequate armed state police securities. And when you read about this, you go say, maybe not 20 police officers. You don't know how many they get? 3. Only 3 for save them. I'll tell you the reason why. Forget about Samsumana. Samsumana gets enough for protect himself. Whether they take security or they don't take security, he's still alive. He can protect himself. And let's do the same thing. He still survived for many years up to now. From 2015 to now. That's 3 years. Almost 4 years. He survived. So forget about Samsumana. He can afford for even get personal security from the US and other countries for protect them. He able pay them. He can afford. And Sierra Leoneans, ordinary patriotic Sierra Leoneans, they able fund them. They able even give that gesture. Even me once I can afford to provide security for Samsumana. So forget about him. Not to worry. He not get no problem. Yes? Let's focus on the office of the vice president. The office of the vice president, when you're in those positions such as the president, the vice presidents, within a ministry of defense, somebody within a ministry of finance, somebody within a justice, somebody like even like anti-corruption commissioner, for example. You make lots of enemies when you're working in the interest of your country. How does that work? Because you make decision in the interest of your country, not in the interest of your buddy or enemy or friend or whatever. You're making decisions, and some of those decisions that you make while in office, they make natural enemies when they are permanent enemy and they wait no more forget back at you. That is why when you're not in office, the state protects you because you're a statesman. So forget about Samuel, think about the office of the vice president. That is why our statesmen should be protected in and out of office. Now the SS down, there are some people in the Barantan, they try to protect and so on, and you get back. You need to think about this. These people are statesmen where they don't sacrifice their life or serve the country. Samsumana won 2 successive elections as vice president. Why shouldn't he protect it? Why make in life no matter? Why make Joe Dembi better one in life more important? Victor Fo more important than Samsumana. People they need to think about this. Do you know that Victor Fo is protected by 3 police officers funded by the state? Solomon Berewa, Joe Dembi, they're protected. With Mumu President Marabio, who left office 2023, is going to be protected by state officers, police officers, because he's a statesman. We other vice president, Jule Jallo, where left office is going to be protected by the state office, by the states of Sierra Leone, because they are statesmen. It no matter whose party they belong or what they do, they are statesmen. Here's the funniest thing: the petty politics where we mumu president does that. I'll give you some facts. Mada Bio take power in March. From when Mada Bio take power, where Sam Sumana been in a salon, where Mada Bio take power. Do you know that Sierra Leone provides state security? That 3 policemen them for Macho, then provide unto former Vice President Sam Sumana from April, May, June, July, 10 months. They provide them as mandated by the Constitution. The same Constitution where we talk about as mandated. So after 10 months, they don't provide them. As soon as Sam Sumana visit former President Anes Koroma, as soon as he visits, within days, they remove insecurity. They say orders from above. Why Sierra Leoneans then they say, some Sierra Leoneans they say they sack vice president, so you're not entitled to him? Why they give him for 10 months? From March to today, to the day when they remove them. Why? You know, Sierra Leoneans, we need to forget common sense. We are not stupid people. You know why they read some people in comments and so we are not stupid people. You know, like some political party say you go blind. Marabio is going to be an ex-president one day. Julie Jallo is going to be an ex-vice president one day. You want the success of a kind treat them the way this guy they treat? These guys become statesmen. The moment Sam Sumana visit and embrace Anes, you don't become a target straight away. This is the beginning of the darkest days to come. It's the beginning of it. It's very sad. And make I tell you why Sierra Leoneans are furious. Sierra Leoneans are furious. Not only the parliament, I can't forget to the parliament. But you know why Sierra Leoneans are furious? Now because we don't suffer 11 years senseless war where we lost over 50,000 of our own brothers, sisters, Pekin, mama, loved ones as a result of unconstitutionality. When Momo been in a government, now be a one-party state. It they bully other people, learn tribal routine and call it, they thief money, they abuse power, you know, respect the constitution, nothing of the sort. Now that make we been get war. Poor leadership when they respect the rule of law. Now that makes Sierra Leoneans then afraid every time where we get the president, we know they respect the constitution. Sierra Leoneans are afraid and we revolt. Now that make Anes lost power. Now that make APC lost power because of the unconstitutional removal of vice president and treatment of vice president, former vice president Sam Sumana. Now the same pathway, then Bio don't take. In fact, it's worse. Bio is worse. I'll tell you why. Because Bio don't start for act like this within 10 months to the after assuming office. Within 10 months after we don't take an oath of office. And let's not do one within 10 months, 10 years. Then let's begin come out of hands. If Bio able to start this after 10 months in office, now God no more will able to save we in the next 4 years. Now God no more will help we out. Because this is scary. It's a very scary moment. Where every Sierra Leonean for be disgusted by, where every Sierra Leonean for stand up and fight by. Me, I don't see people and they argue on social media say it was a sack president, it was this, it was that. Hey, this same SLPP, when they do this press release on the 18th of March 2015, where they say them dismayed at the State House press release, where say they don't relieve former vice president off in duties with immediate effect based on blah 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 and quote the constitution. When they say they support for stand total nail for support the constitution and find that rule, that decision on constitution, that same political party they don't can also today they say Sam Sumana now sack vice president so you don't deserve security. How dare them? How dare them? I tell you, every well-minded Sierra Leonean for putting politics aside and political interest aside, because the moment we begin to fight each other, the moment we compromise the integrity of a country, the moment we compromise the rule of law in our country, we don't sacrifice with freedom, we don't sacrifice with liberty, we don't sacrifice with dignity as a country. So this is not about Sam Sumana. This is about you and I. If that man they don't begin to abuse people like Sam Sumana when a statesman, what about you, an ordinary person, when they begin to knock chest na Facebook about defending the unconstitutionality of Madabio? They say orders from above. This man said the orders from the above. Women in our opposition, Madabio say orders from the above will become a history. Will never happen. When they go remove the security personnel, they say orders from the above. He's been called. He doesn't respond. Why make you feel say we parliament don't summon the IG, Inspector General of Police, now parliament for make you answer questions? Because the parliament don't see and say yes. What they don't do is illegal. It's unconstitutional, it's undone. This is very fearful. And everyone minded Sierra Leone for stand up to this. We deserve better than this. We need for be stronger than this. We need for be stronger than this. We need for stand up to this tyranny and say enough is enough. With constitution, not to toilet paper for let matter wipe your ass with them. With constitution, not to play cook constitution. It ought to be respected. And this same matter be wonder NPRC now they put this constitution in place. This 1991 constitution that they say put it in place. How dare him? A man that was unemployed for over 22 years. He's been given the gift of life as a president for calm within 10 months for begin to go after the opposition. Why not govern? We got so many problems in Sierra Leone we address them. These guys, they're doing well, but these decisions they're making is wrong. And when I tell you about them, they go after the opposition. Not only this decision. I've been there at Kono, where the vice president Ikana Kono on the 18th. He go begin the old Maketuma and the work out on the market to say, hey, now we Maketuma in this. Now we Maketuma na the Maketuma then cheerlead this. Ben say market. Now the role of vice president for do that. Now the role of even minister or deputy minister for do that. Now the role of even mayor for do that. These guys, they're losing traction so fast. I can't get hold of it. I can't get over it. On one hand, they do so well. On the other hand, they're losing their minds. Sierra Leoneans, we need for wake up. Even you know SRPP, you need for wake up from your slumbers and say enough is enough. What in this man do is wrong. ECOWAS court don't prove say the sacking of the vice president, which is irrelevant anyway to this case, but the sacking of the former vice president was unlawful. SRPP, Madabio, everybody stood up with him. Why is he receiving his pension? If indeed he's not entitled to security, why should he be entitled to his pension? Why should he be entitled to his other benefits? The disparity is, the inconsistency is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And some of us will go stand up for the truth. When they do good, we go acknowledge them. But this particular act, it don't scare so many well-minded Sierra Leoneans. It don't make we don't afraid we think it will happen in the next 4 years and 4 months to come. This misdirected government, when they don't start for the harass opposition, people then for be free and fair. People then for be free for do whatever, freedom of association, freedom of political belonging, freedom of political participation. If they are Sierra Leone, it should not be compromised, it should not be negotiated, and it should not be conditional. Once again, I epitomize. Open your eye and see for yourself. Sierra Leone is a beautiful country, but it's been destroyed by bad politicians. We need for shape with politicians. When politicians, when they don't get power, it's so much power. One of my auntie once tell me and my cousin just, he say, Bombo water is sweet, stay sweet, now small for drinker. Because power is so much power, it corrupt people in mind. Then man, they need to go according to the book. If the constitution and not work according to the constitution, then they will be overwhelmed by power and authority, which is tyranny. It's not good for Sierra Leone. Epitomize, share views below. Thank you for watching.